today's video, I want to share with you a secret to build or break any habit. It's something that I used for a long time and I want to share with you. So let me introduce you to today's sponsor, Skillshare. No, I'm kidding. Imagine that'd be so joked, but hey, I'm not here to talk about all this random trash. I'm not here to say all the things that other YouTubers are gonna say. Oh, it's all about discipline. You just gotta work hard and you'll see progress. I mean, discipline's really important. It's essential, really. And we'll talk about that in a future video, but there's some other intricacies that are left untalked about, and that's what we're going to talk about in this video. So let's get started. Look, to build or break any habit or destroy any sin, it starts with beliefs. For example, if you believe you are a proud person, then to stop being proud, to start being humble, just goes against your beliefs. But if you have beliefs that you are someone who is humble, then to stop being proud now aligns with your beliefs, making change easier. Clear as mud? Probably. So let me rephrase it. But let's keep the pride example. Maybe for you, you've been noticing that you're prideful, right? Maybe you've been reading your Bible and you're learning that God opposes the proud but gives grace to the humble. So now you're deciding, I gotta be more like a humble bee. But if you see yourself as prideful, then it makes it hard to implement humble actions and thoughts, or at least be consistent with it. You go about your days thinking, I gotta be humble, stay humble, stay humble. But the problem with this is that now that you're trying to be humble, it goes against your beliefs that you have about yourself. But if you see yourself as someone who is humble, almost like a fake it till you make it kind of thing, then you'll find it easier somehow. You're gonna start to think like, hey, I am humble, so I'm not gonna say that, or I'm not gonna do that thing, because this is just who I am. This technique of implementing beliefs before thought processes can work for any sin, problem, or habit. Still doesn't make sense? How about this example? This might make it click for you. Look, you might be the type of person who gets a bit afraid when you're presenting in front of the class, right? And if you see yourself as someone who is afraid of public speaking, then your hands are gonna start to sweat, and tremble. Your voice is gonna start to break up. Your knees will knock and give way like King Belshazzar. Yeah! But if you see yourself as someone who's good at public speaking, and if you tell yourself, this is me a piece of cake, I'm gonna crush this presentation, look, your mind won't tell the difference, and you'll be less anxious and less afraid when you're up there. You see, at the end of the day, it comes down to identity. How do you see yourself? If you see yourself negatively, then you're gonna be more negative. If you see yourself in a positive light, then you're gonna be more positive. Back when I would watch porn every day like a monkey, I would try to stop, but I'd keep failing hundreds of times over. But you want to know part of the reason why I kept failing? It's because I saw myself as a porn addict. Because of this, all day I'd be constantly thinking about don't watch porn, don't mess up. You're on day 3, you gotta keep the streak going. And because I was thinking about this all day long, this indirectly made me think about porn all day long. So I'm battling more temptations. And I was weak because I saw myself as weak to sexual sin. However, when I switched my mindset, see myself now as someone who just doesn't watch porn, someone who strives to be honorable, righteous, pure in heart, then it makes breaking these bad habits so much easier. Now I'm not constantly thinking about porn, and now when I get tempted, I just think, hey, I don't watch porn, so why entertain any of these temptations any longer than necessary? When I get tempted to look at revealing pictures or imagine things in my mind, I just think, hey, that's not me. I'm not who I was in the past. I'm now someone who embodies kill the flesh. I embody discipline, right? And so I'm not just gonna entertain those lustful thoughts. It's the same with any habit. If you are undisciplined with exercise and you see yourself as lazy, then you're just gonna keep skipping workouts and stay slumped in your chair like, But if you're tempted to skip a workout and you see yourself as someone who's disciplined with iron will, then you're gonna think, I'm gonna do this. This is what I do. This is a non-negotiable. I have to do this. This is who I am. It's a simple concept and it really does work. It's about identity, self-perception. How do you see yourself? This is the secret to building or breaking any habit. And if you add this to your arsenal, along with the other mental techniques and disciplines that I talk about on my channel, you will be unstoppable. This concept is like visualizations. If you think this is who I am, then whatever you think you are, whoever you see yourself as, you will be. Keep this in mind and change the way you see yourself. And I think you'll make some great progress when it comes to building or breaking any habit or sin. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a thing or two. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. But if you want some more advice on dealing with negative thoughts and self-talk, check out this video right here. I discuss some ways to deal with limiting beliefs that can become a great hindrance to our growth. But that's it for me. Just remember, if anyone then knows the good they ought to do and doesn't do it, it is sin for them. So please, kill the flesh.